ಬಂದಿದೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಹಿರಿಯರೇ ಇತರ ರಾಜ ರಾಣಿ. ಹತ್ತೋಣ ನಾವು ಅವರ ನೆನಪಿನ ದೋಣಿ, ಕೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ. ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ. ಇದು ಹಿರಿಯರ ಕತೆ ಹಿರಿಯರ ಜೊತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇರಿ, ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರಿ.
Hello listeners, this is your RJ Sri Haripriya and I welcome you all to Anubhav, a joint project of National Institute of Social Defence, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India and Media for Community Foundation, implemented by Nightingale's Medical Trust. Project conceived by Dr. R. Sridhar, Project Investigator Alok Verma, Coordinators Pooja Murada, Sai Sudha and Kaushalya. Government of India has initiated Elderline toll-free number 14567. Elders or anyone on behalf of elders can call between morning 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for any questions, queries and support to elderly. Today we have Mr. Devaraj, who is going to talk about beauty of Sanskrit and value of sayings. Devaraj sir, over to you.
I am M.V. Devarajan, narrating about my experiences, etc. Today I am giving you some information about the beauty of Sanskrit language, especially for the beginners. I will begin now. Here I am mentioning some sayings of sages in Sanskrit which provide knowledge and can increase the value of the sayings. Akashat patitam toyam, Akashat patitam toyam, yatha gacchati sagaram, sarvadeva namaskaram, yatha gacchati Keshava. I repeat again. Akashat patitam toyam, yatha gacchati sagaram, sarvadeva namaskaram, keshavam prayachati. Keshavam prayachati. This I am saying as an annotation to what I am going to say. There are hundreds of gods and goddesses, as we have now. Many religions. Each god is worshipped in their own method and pattern. As these prayers ultimately reach the ultimate Lord Keshava. The beauty of Sanskrit language is seen in many forms. It is employed, for example, I'll tell you one instance. Jambu padani pakwani patanti vimale jale kapi kampika shakabhyo guru guru. I'll repeat. Jambu padani pakwani patanti vimale jale Jambu Palani Pakwani Patanti Malajale Kapi Kampita Shakabhyo Guru Guru. That means how the Sanskrit language is used to beautify the scene. There is a tree, the blueberry tree, whose one of the branches is going on the river, flowing river. The fruits in the branch have ripened and they are about to fall down. Now there are a few monkeys on the tree and they shake the branch. With that, the fruits fall one by one into the river water and they make the sound gulu 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 gulu. I hope everybody understands. Then Ekastapodviradhyayi त्रिभिर्गानं चतुष्पथः पञ्चसप्तकृषिश्चैव संग्रामे बहुविर्जनैः. I will repeat. एकस्तपोद्विरध्यायी त्रिभिर्गानं चतुष्पथः पञ्चसप्तकृषिश्चैव संग्रामे बहुविर्जनैः. This is framed out of experience for a long time of many kingdoms. Here the prescription is which number will suit each assembly or meeting or anything. First is for carrying out tapas. No, only one person should be there always. 2% is a crowd. Then for making studies, what we call joint studies, only 2 people should be there. More will harm it. Trivid Ganam, for making a Sangeet Kachari, 3 people are required. For undertaking a walking such a 4 people are required. Chatushpataha. Pataha means walking on the road. Pancha Sapta Krishischaiva. 5 to 7 for doing cultivation. And Sangrame Bahuvirjanai. In a war, many people will be engaged. This saying has been formulated based mostly on experience and utility. This gives us the guidance to the people to employ the number required to secure the purpose. And there is one historical example, satire. Some satire is there. Ushtananta vivaheshu geetam gayanti gardhavaha. I repeat, Ushtananta vivaheshu geetam gayanti gardhavaha. Parasparam prashamsanti ahorupa mahodvan. Satirically, the situation is pressed. There is a marriage celebration of Ushras, that is camels. And marriage means Mela, Gela, everything should be there. For playing the Mela, Gardhavas were employed. Gardhava means donkeys, arranged. So, thus the marriage of the camels went on, and the Gardhavas was employed for music. The occasion, donkeys are then here, to sing as a Mela. We all know very well that camels are known for their ugliness. And Gardhavas, the Dwani, the sound, the music of Gardhavas will be hoarse. And it is, the poet has made fun of camel's beauty and donkey's melody. It is for the people to enjoy the comparison. Both are worst examples of beauty and melody. In this manner, we can go on with many examples which enrich our sense of humor. And then in Sanskrit, if we go deep into it, there is a treasure to be unearthed. Not only we acquire knowledge, your mind is also refreshed to a great extent. In my younger days, I studied Sanskrit as a second language, and as an act of a childish prank, I coined a sloka. It is like this. ఏకంచ ద్వయం త్రీణి చత్వారి పంచషష్టయ సప్త అష్ట నవమ్యాం దశమ్యాం గణనావళి. Thus, I consider this prank. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Devaraj sir, for such a lovely talk. Listeners, I hope you enjoyed the program as well. Stay tuned to Hiriyaravani for more of such programs. Government of India has initiated Elderline toll-free number 14567. Elders or anyone on behalf of elders can call between morning 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for any questions, queries and support to elderly. Bye for now. Take care.